guys, today I have another new pans in my collection. So these are all of the new pans that I've hit since last update. And yeah, if you guys don't want spoilers though, maybe not watch this video. So some of these are past pans that you've already seen. Some of these are going to be spoilers, especially for, let's see, what are we spoiling? I don't know when my Pan That palette's going to go up. That probably should be up already. And then my Build Your Own palette. So those are really the only ones that might get spoiled. So let's just get into it because we have 20 new pans. Quite a bit. Okay. So starting off from the top, we have my Nars Narcissist eyeshadow palette. This is the oldest. I'm going to go in order of when I hit pan. Besides two I forgot to add, so I added them to the bottom. Anyway, so there we go. We have a nice shiny pan in this palette, and this was in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project, so you've probably seen this one there. But we have pretty good dip in here as well. There, you can see the dip right there. So this pan could definitely get expanded pretty easily. These pans are not as deep as I thought they were going to be, but this is obviously like a large width pan. So that is our first pan. Right, our second pan is another eyeshadow, and this is Wet n Wild Brulee. So this is another old one that I put in a Pan Those Eyeshadows a while ago, and also in my rolling project pan. So there is this one, just a little pan, but once I hit pan on this one, I put it on hold, and then I'm going to try to finish this off next year, I think. My next pan comes from my Lorac Pro 3 palette, and this is the shade Cool Taupe. And here that one is right there. So it is this guy. This is our new one. Nice dip in there as well with some nice shiny pan. I'm not gonna do swatches, I guess, because I kind of just want this to be a quick little video, and most of this stuff was in projects. Let's see. Next we have Looksy Thorny. So this is Looksy Thorny, and this was in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. This one has already been rolled out as well, so this one isn't a spoiler. Here is what this one is looking like. Next we have an item that's actually not an eyeshadow, and this was in, well, it still is, in my Build Your Own Face palette. So this is the foundation shade that I was working on in that palette. Definitely some nice pan. I think I might come back around to all of these next year. I have a lot of plans for next year though, so we'll see, to try to finish this guy off. And then I think this is the last one that is not an eyeshadow. This comes from my Bella Pure Cosmetics concealer palette. And we hit pan on the center shade, which is the green color corrector. And this was in my Roulette Pan collab. Yeah, I was excited about hitting pan on this one because that wasn't actually my goal. So we hit pan on this, and then I had to use it a few more times for that project. But I like this. It works great. It's just not something that I ever really use. I never really use color correctors, so I'm glad to have progress on this guy. All right, back to eyeshadows. I think the rest of everything is eyeshadows. We have, where is it? Okay. We have from Shop Miss A the shade P5, and you can see the little pan right there. This was in my Build Your Own palette for last update. So we have a nice big dip and pan right there in the top. All right, our next pan comes from my large Simply Pleasures palette, and this was in my whole collection project pan. And we were working on the shade number 94, which was that blue right at the top. So we already had pan on this brown, and now we have pan on the blue. Now we are switching over to some spoilers, at least I think. Yes. We have a whole bunch of new pans from my current Build Your Own palette, which if you haven't checked that one out, I am trying to hit pan on super easy singles in my collection. So I have a lot of progress for that update. Definitely you're going to want to check that out for this next update. But my first pan is from the BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyes palette in the shade number 4. So we have some nice pan in this one. And I think I was using this one as an inner corner, and I may have set the lid with this a few times as well. But nice shiny pan. This is one of the biggest pans. And then I think this one rolled out the same day. We have my Look-See single eyeshadow in the shade Bubblegum. I love this color. It's so pretty. This was like, which I hit pan on this in just like 2 or 3 more uses in that project, my Build Your Own palette. But I just had such a big dip from natural use that it was super easy to hit pan on. This shade is so pretty. I recommend. Look-See, actually, I just placed an order, which is why I know. They're like discontinuing all of their eyeshadows for the end of the year, by the end of the year. So all of their shadows are on sale for $2.50 right now, and like they're getting discontinued. So if you want this color, I was seriously contemplating getting a backup of this, or like any of their other colors right now. Definitely go check out their site because they're gonna be discontinuing like all of them. Anyway, this one is super pretty. It's hot pink that flashes gold and blue, which I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the blue. It's like blue and green. I don't know if you guys will catch that one on camera, but it's stunning. I love this shade. Okay, and then my next pan is again from my Lorac Pro 3, and we have pan on Pink Nude, which is right here. So I was using this one as a lid setting shade. And we have some pan in there. It's like a triangle, which is kind of fun, kind of weird. But there is this palette. We're getting some progress on this one. This is my Pan That palette, but I'm taking it just like one shade at a time and like super slowly. If I have like a competing shade in any other project, I do those first. So this is taking me a while, but I've been liking working on this one. Next, we have some Super Shock shadows. Actually, I think I just have one right now, and then we have another one in a minute after a few more. I'm just going by my list. So first, we have pan on Colourpop Couche. No, this is Ritz. Spoiler, I have pan on Couche. But this is Ritz, which is a ultra glitter, which is so pretty. This one is really stunning. The ultra glitters are so easy to hit pan on. I think I only used this like a handful of times. Stunning though, look at that. So pretty. So we have pan on this guy. Right. My next one is another shade from my Build Your Own palette series. And this is from Wet n Wild, and I believe this is from the Comfort Zone palette in this silver shade, which is like, it's like a greenish silver. And I have pan on the corner right there that could easily be expanded to like that entire edge, but I just kind of stopped once I hit pan on it. And this was pretty. I used this on the lid and the inner corner. The next pan I have also comes from my BH Cosmetics Neutrals Eye palette. I have like 4 more of these to talk about because they were so easy to hit pan on. This is shade number 27. And just a little baby pan. I was using this on the inner corner, and this one I could definitely like keep using to expand, but I wanted to go through these as quick as I possibly could. So once I did see the pan, I stopped, which it's kind of just like the baby's little pan, but it counts. So I have pan on that guy. And then going back over to Colourpop, we have pan in Couche, like I just mentioned. And here is this guy. I actually have this on today. Just like very lightly tapped on top of everything else, which is how I've been liking it. And yeah, another pan. I am so close, you guys, to hitting 5% pan. I think I only need to hit pan on like 1 or 2 more eyeshadows. So fingers crossed. I have a couple that are somewhat close, but I don't know because I go home in like 4 days. So I have like, actually I did my makeup today already. So I have 3 more days to hit pan on something new. Not sure if I can do it or not, but yes, we have pan on couche. Back over to my singles, we have another BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyes palette. This is the Depotted palette, if I haven't mentioned that. And we have pan on shade number 5. This one is a pretty big size pan and could definitely be expanded. It's actually like a double pan. Can you see that? But I was using this to set my eyelids, so I was using a really big fluffy brush. So like that entire side would probably wear away in like 1 or 2 more uses. So maybe I'll try to use these up next year completely. But for now, I'm just trying to hit that 5% goal, and we're so close. All right, another BH Cosmetics shade. We hit pan on shade number 28 right there. And this one I was using as a crease color. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but well, I was using it more as a transition, and then I was putting more things in the crease on top of it. And it was really pretty. So there's that guy. And we have 2 more of those BH Cosmetics shades, so let's just do those ones. We have shade number 26, which is more of like a rosy gold, really light though. I was using this one all over the lid. Really pretty. They're super dusty. They're not really the best formula. It's a really old formula from BH, but it made hitting pan on them really easy. And then the last BH Cosmetics shade I have is number 16, and this is the matte black. And there was already like a chunk taken out right there, that's where I focused my brush, and I used this one as an eyeliner. Oh right, just 1 more shade left, 1 more pan left. And this one again was in my Build Your Own palette series, and this is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow, and I'm pretty sure this is from the trio I'm Getting Sunburnt, which is this brown shimmery shade. That's what I'm counting it as, because I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure that this is where that one is from. So we have some nice pan right there in the corner, and I used this one again as an eyeliner. So that is all of my new eyeshadow pans. Sorry I went through it super quickly, but you're gonna see these either in upcoming videos again, or you've already seen them in videos, which is why I'm kind of just going through it pretty quickly. But that is everything I have to talk to you guys today. And I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked seeing all my new pans in my collection. And definitely stay tuned for next update, because hopefully there will be a lot more for next month as well. I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe down below for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.